Did you know that America is home to the world's largest immigrant population, accommodating nearly a fifth of the world's immigrants? Surprising, I know. Immigration has played a pivotal role in shaping American society, contributing significantly to our nation's economic, cultural, and social fabric in the face of various challenges and discriminations. However, it has also worked to polarize its communities. Despite this, its beneficial impacts can clearly be seen within our own community, Irvine, which is comprised of a majority minority population. As students attending school in Irvine, the impacts of immigration are incredibly prevalent throughout our lives. Today, I am here to discuss the central role immigrants play within the American experience and why current immigration policies should be eased. First, I will explain how immigrants impact the American economy. Next, I'll highlight their effects on national job growth. And lastly, I'll touch upon the moral implications of the matter. All right, let's first discuss its economic impacts. Reformed immigration laws help bolster the job market and opportunities for Americans. First, immigrants often improve the quality and opportunities available within the American workforce by complementing industries and bolstering social services. Allowing qualified professionals easier entrance into the American workforce will result in increased job stability and consumption for domestic and migrant workers alike. According to Kellogg Insight on October 5th, 2020, this increase in consumption means that businesses will be better off and will lead to higher earnings for all American workers. Moreover, it's important to understand that immigrants do not take away jobs, but rather create them, which stresses the importance of amending current immigration policy. Immigrants' role as job creators are not discussed nearly as much as they should, who have the potential to create lucrative companies that can provide thousands of jobs. According to Kellogg Insight, immigrants are overrepresented among founders compared to how many immigrants there are in our population. Now that we understand the impacts upon the job sector, let's discuss the impacts upon the nation's overall economy. Immigrants fuel the American economy by raising productivity and supplementing in-demand jobs, revealing an inherent need for policy reformation. First, immigrants grease the wheels of our nation's economy by filling in-demand jobs. Because immigrants often flux into our nation's labor force, they often work jobs that are labor-intensive and undesirable for many Americans. As a result, migrant workers form the backbone of our national economy, supporting healthy growth. According to the Peter G. Peterson Foundation on November 22, 2022, there are nearly 28 million foreign-born workers in the United States in 2021, comprising 17% of the total workforce. Next, because immigrants flow into dampened industries, they often accelerate economic growth by relieving bottlenecks and improving resource allocation. This is referred to as immigration surplus, which has been widely understood to increase productivity capacity and raise GDP. According to the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities on August 15, 2019, their inherent geographic mobility allows for easier infill of necessary jobs, smoothing out bumps that could otherwise weaken our economy. Now, let's discuss our nation's innate obligation to reform immigration. America should be economically and morally obligated to streamline immigration. As it stands today, America is home to roughly 10.2 million undocumented citizens who are left extremely vulnerable without meaningful immigration reform. Because of limited access to healthcare and financial resources, legalization would greatly benefit the livelihoods of undocumented citizens, members of society that ensure the economic stability of our nation. According to the Center for American Progress on June 14, 2021, providing a pathway to citizenship would increase American GDP by upwards of $1.7 trillion over the next decade. Moreover, despite its colonial past, America is marketed as a land built upon dreams and opportunities, forever shaped by the ebb and flow of immigrants. According to Brookings on January 4, 2023, increased migration, even at levels of upwards of 1 million migrants a year, will not only increase the national growth rate, but also will slow the nation's aging population trajectory. This underscores an inherent need for immigration policy reform as a means of securing economic stability. All right, let's review our main point, shall we? First, I discussed the economic impacts of immigration, followed by its implications for the American job force. Lastly, I highlighted America's fundamental obligation to support immigration. Today, I have articulated why America must reform its current immigration policy by highlighting the central role immigrants play throughout American society. Now that we better understand the nature of immigration in America, I hope now that every one of you can appreciate its impacts seen throughout your daily lives. Thank you so much for your time.